Doubles and coffee. Rowley, you're not only a bully, but you really show the principles and ethics of a bully. You're a bully, and a bully is a coward. Yesterday, Rowley said, when asked a direct question, was it you who intercepted Bliss Prasad and discussed with the president and gave them information to thwart the selection process for the independent position of Commissioner of Police at a vaccination drive in Diego Martin? This disgusting, coward, bully, dishonest human being called Rowley says, it is my duty to keep the president informed, and it is my oath, and I live up to my duty, unlike the previous prime minister. Let me tell you something. Number one, that's sufficient to say that it was you. You confirm and confess that it was you. Now, if it was you and you're so right and you're so correct and you're constitutionally in a good position, living up to your oath, and you're not breaching the rule of law, and you're not misbehaving in public office, why so long? Why the games? Why not come out and say, it was me, I was there, I was informed by X that the list was on its way. I thought I had to deliver some very important information to the president and to the chairman of the Police Service Commission on some active nominees who were being interviewed and considered for selection. So I took it upon myself to go to President's house to intervene. I met with both of them and I told them and I gave them my information on one of the candidates, and I got them to thwart the process and stop it. Say it now. Say it now, you big bad bully. Since you're so right, just say that. Say that and see how long you last 10 minutes after in that office, because you would have breached the Constitution. You would have breached the law. It is not your job to inform the president about her independent constitutional duties to provide the parliament with information. The whole reason there is a parliament and the nominees have to go for parliament, that's where the executive, the parliamentarians, the politicians get their opportunity to provide information on respective candidates. That's the process. That's the separation of powers. That's the rule of law principle. You cannot interface, intervene in an improper manner with the independent work of a police service commission. If you did, that's misbehavior in public office. Why you don't come out? Why you playing little dancing games like a little baby running around at lollipop shop? Don't run around the lollipop. Suck the lollipop, Rowley. Tell us that you are the prime minister and you did your duty. You went to president's house and you told hearsay evidence on a candidate that excited the president and Bliss Prasad so much that they thwarted the independent process of the Police Service Commission and has thrown the entire country into a constitutional crisis. What you hiding for, Bajon? And you're big and bad with your bald head, sir. You bully coward. Say it now. I dare you say don't play games, because you don't admit it. You can't deny it, because it has CCTV footage, it has special branch, it has sign-in, it has secretariat. You can't just go by president's house like you went by the former chairman of the Integrity Commission, Ken Gordon, up by Newbury Hill to eat scones and drink tea. Say it, Rowley. What you have said enough has just made the situation worse for you. You're so dotish. You open your mouth. Why didn't just talk vaccination, since you're hiding and cowering, and since the media was allowing you so to do? I must commend the media for actually asking the question. We've only been begging for 15 days to ask Rowley the question, since Kamala Prasad-Bissessar said she had good, solid information that it was Keith Christopher Rowley. So the Freedom of Information Act is very good. Kamala Prasad-Bissessar and the UNC have already signaled that she is going to request that information on who was there, who attended President's house on August 12, 2021. But now we know from that confession, read it in the Sunday Express today, read it online, read it. Because Rowley, you're playing games, but the games that you have been playing with our Constitution and trampling on our rights in the Parliament, outside the Parliament, in the Senate, outside the Senate, with boards, with indemnity, with the procurement legislation, with procuring without procurement, putting your friends and family in charge of all the taxpayers' money while coming to suck more money out of their pockets. Rowley, you have become unraveled, and your comment and your confession yesterday is enough to remove you from office. I ask all constitutional authorities, all senior counsel, all people, all law professors, please analyze the Prime Minister's statement that he believes that he took an oath to do his duty and it is his duty to keep the president informed? Did this duty in his mind make him believe that going to give hearsay evidence and whispering and talking without paper, as stated by Roger K. Walsing, where no cogent, credible evidence was presented at any time, even in some subsequent meetings with the Police Service Commission, when the interference on a failed negative agenda of interference and misbehavior in public office was ongoing? No evidence was presented. Was it this person, the Prime Minister? We are in a state of absolute and total chaos and crisis involving the president. Now, President Paula May Weeks, I expect stupidity from Rowley. In Rowley's career, he's made some of the most asinine statements. Just similarly, on the other night, he had some PNM meeting in Belmont, and he tried to defend Faris Al-Rawi. Yes, sun coming in shining, that's all right. We go take it two-tone and not stop it. He tried to defend Faris Al-Rawi and his signing of an immunity and an indemnity with a witness in a criminal proceeding. And in his attempt to defend Faris Al-Rawi, Keith Christopher Rowley, with a straight face, tried to compare Trinidad and Tobago in the Commonwealth and the Westminster system of government to the U.S. federal system. He tried to compare the Attorney General of the United States of America, who has federal powers, as opposed to state powers of the district attorney, to say that this state witness is normal. State witness in Trinidad and Tobago has nothing in criminal matters to do with the Attorney General, the cabinet, the government. It has to do wholly and solely with the DPP, the independent DPP's office. They can go and discuss, meet, take statements, offer plea bargains and so on. They are the legitimate constitutional authority so to do, not an Attorney General who cannot even sell a Porsche. It is all coming unraveled. Do you understand, my people, that the cabinet consists of two positions? You don't need no Minister of Trade, no Minister of Sport, no Minister of Labor, no Minister of nothing. All you need is a Prime Minister and an Attorney General. And right now, the Prime Minister is embroiled in an imbroglio by his confession yesterday that it was him on August 12th who went and intercepted the independent work and the merit list of the Police Service Commission at the office of the President. And now we have the Attorney General who is embroiled in stepping over the constitutional barriers, witness tampering with a witness in a criminal matter, which he has no locus standi to do. He has no authority whatsoever. That is the sole pond, pool, and oasis of the DPP. These two positions form the cabinet. Rowley tried to defend Al-Rawi by calling up a case with Abdul Malik, Mr. Michael De Freitas, back in 1972 when they committed murder of two people, him and two others. They say that he gave the instruction, and Adolphus Parmasa became state witness. Lord Kitchener sang Kaiso about it. There was a young lady from England who was killed, Benson, but he was not tried for that murder. He was tried for the murder of Skerek, and he was hung in 1974. But Adolphus Parmasa turned witness for the Crown. Rowley tried to say that is one of the reasons why Al-Rawi, his Attorney General, can meet with a witness in a criminal matter and negotiate indemnity and immunity. Rowley is so warped. He can't say that after 50 years he does not know the Constitution, he does not know the separation of powers, and he does not know the rule of law. He does not know what is misbehavior in office. He does not know what is witness tampering, and he does not know what his constitutional duties are, as opposed to the Attorney General, the National Security Council, the Cabinet, and the President of the Republic, as opposed to the Independent Police Service Commission. He has made a total hodgepodge and mess of our entire country, and all right-thinking people who are intelligent, senior counsel, former judges, former DPPs, retired DPP members, lawyers, law associations, you need to speak up now. Law professors, people, you political scientists, you all must speak, because this is madness. This man say that he did his duty to inform the president. Inform the president of what? Your duty as Prime Minister and Member of Parliament for Diego Martin West is to go in the Parliament and present any information you have on any candidate as their name comes up for discussion, and the Parliament will determine, and the media and the people will receive that information and determine whether it's cogent, valid, evidentiary-based information or just old talk like email gate. It is not your job to go to the president's ear and deliver hearsay, rumor mongering, and what you feel. That is not your job. That is not your place in the process. You are to stay independent of that process. And if the president, and it seems clear that she did, facilitated this misbehavior, and she did not do her duty under the Constitution, where she has no discretion whatsoever, whether Rowley whisper in she ears, whether Rowley lick she ears, whether Rowley wakes she up, hugs she up while she hibernates, she has no discretion whatsoever. She is mandated to present the list. So the Police Service Commission and Bliss Prasad, it appears, did their job, and now they have all resigned because the two powerful officers in this country made them look foolish, made them look bad, stopped them from functioning in their independent capacity, because that's what Rowley has done. He has created a dictatorship in this land where he controls everything. Well, the proverbial feces is now hitting the fan at alarming rates, spinning out and spreading out all over Balize House and the PNM. So Rowley, coward, yes, you confess, talk the whole truth, since you're so correct, since you did your oath and your duty, and there is no breach of misbehavior in public office, there's no breach of the rule of law, there's no breach by you going and intercepting the merit list and the president not sending it and using her discretion to hold it and then conduct further discussion based on what you tell she and she airs. Come out and say it, man. Say it like a man, Rowley. Say it like a big, strong man. You are the boss. Come out and admit it fully. You flipping bully coward.